Now, I love cleaning just as much as the next person. So I use some quick cleaning hacks to still get the job done, but with a lot less time and effort. If you want to reap the cleaning rewards without running yourself into the ground, let's go. Hi guys, it's Laura from How to Get Your Shit Together, and I help busy people get organized, get motivated, and get cutting some cleaning corners. We are going to cover how to reach places, one of my most dreaded tasks, dusting, and how to quickly clean your main appliances. Grab your fluffy duster and let's dive in. My first few hacks are going to be all about those tiny little nooks and crannies. You know, those places like window tracks and around your taps, along the side of the hob, etc. Toothbrushes are great for getting into all those small corners and crevices and doing the detail cleaning. Try use different colored ones, or at least wrap a different color elastic band around them or something, and that will differentiate between one, the toothbrush that you are actually using in your mouth, and two, from different areas in your home. You don't want to be using the one you've been cleaning your bathroom with in your kitchen. For areas that need something that will get in a little bit further than a toothbrush can, or if the handle is just kind of hard to maneuver, then floss is your best friend. I use it for getting the gunk out from between, you know, the tap and the countertop, you know, that little gap in there. And the best part of it is that we get this stuff free at dental checkups. Who knew you'd be hitting up your dentist for cleaning supplies? If you need something a little bit sturdier, like when you're going around the edge of your hob, then cocktail sticks are great for removing grime and grease. If you need to, you can also wrap a thin cloth or a paper towel around the cocktail stick. Also, little bonus tip for you, if, like me, you do not have one of those long-handled lighters, cocktail sticks are great for lighting candles. Now your home looks and smells lovely. The next few hacks are all about dusting, how to get rid of it without destroying everything, and how to keep it off your surfaces. First, let's talk about those awkward ceiling fans. Now, we do not have these in Ireland because we don't tend to experience the same kind of extremes in temperature, so these were a new one on me when we moved here. Now, I hate dusting, and I will usually try to avoid it at all costs. Selective blindness, just don't see it. But the thought of switching on a ceiling fan and just having a layer of dust dropped on top of me, nah. Instead of just using a cloth or a duster and thereby basically just wiping everything down on top of yourself and everything around you, use a pillowcase. You probably already have a spare one lying around the house. Place it over the blade, close your hands around it, and wipe. The excess dust will fall straight into the pillowcase. Repeat for each blade, and then just bung it in the washing machine. Job done. If you've got a very dusty job to do, it helps if you spray some water or a mild cleanser onto your cloth first. That will help prevent dust plumes. Also, it works great if you spray your dustpan so that you're not just sweeping a big cloud of dust straight up into your nostrils. I have very sensitive sinuses. And fluffy socks aren't just for keeping your feet warm. Pop one on your hand or over your dust mop and you are good to go. No more expensive mop refills, and again, you can just throw them in the wash. Another awkward thing to dust is wooden blinds. Beautiful, but the bane of my life. Use tongs to get them clean as quickly as possible. Wrap microfiber cloths or aforementioned fluffy socks around them and secure with elastic bands. Or use hair bobbins if your child is like mine and has a zillion but hates having her hair tied up. And then, to prevent dust from building back up on your surfaces, like on those pesky blinds, run a dryer sheet over them. One of their main functions is to stop your clothes sticking to each other with static electricity. But they will actually do the same to stop dust from sticking to your surfaces. Not forever, of course, their effectiveness will wear off after a while, but it will help you stretch out the time in between dusting. So, totally worth it. Okay, let's move on to large appliances. Hack number 10 is an easy way to clean your microwave. Fill a microwave safe bowl or a cup with 1 part water and 1 part vinegar. Feel free to throw some lemon drops in there too. Then pop it in your microwave for 2 to 5 minutes, depending on how powerful your microwave is and how badly it needs to be cleaned. It will basically steam clean the inside of your microwave, loosening up all of that grime and grease and crud. The vinegar will work as an antibacterial agent and the lemon will just smell nice. All you will have to do is remove the bowl carefully, it will be hot, and then just wipe the inside clean. You can also use the microwave to kill most bacteria in your cloths and sponges. Pop the wet cloth or sponge into your microwave for 1 to 2 minutes. Very important that it is actually wet or you will just set fire to it. Keep an eye on it and again remove it very carefully, it will be hot but also bacteria free. Incidentally, you can also use the old steam clean trick to clean and sanitize your dishwasher. After you have checked the drain for anything that's stuck in there, put a bowl of white vinegar on the top rack and then run it through a hot cycle. If there is still a bad smell once you have gone through that, then sprinkle some baking soda on the bottom of your dishwasher and run it through a short cycle. Don't put the two in together unless you want to have to evacuate your home. You can wash so much in the top rack of your dishwasher besides just dishes. It's good for toys because, let's face it, kids are germ factories. For smaller toys like Lego bricks, things like that, pop them in a mesh bag and put that on the top rack. It's also great for dish brushes, soap holders, toothbrush holders, etc. I also know somebody who washes their baseball caps on the top rack of the dishwasher. Haven't tried it myself, but I also clean the filters from the oven hood in our dishwasher. When I found out that I could do that, changed my world. Moving on then to the oven. Before we moved here to the US, we did not have a self-cleaning oven. If you don't have one, hire someone to clean it for you. I used to get someone to do it about once a year and it was some of the best money I have ever spent. In the interim, I would line the bottom of our oven with a liner that I bought in, I believe it was Aldi. But you could use a large baking mat or even some tinfoil. That will help to catch all of the drips and messes and then you can just take it out and replace it. Also use tinfoil or a baking sheet in the bottom of any tray or dish that you are cooking in. That way they won't get destroyed either. No more scrubbing and scraping burnt on food. And then here's a hack that's kind of a simple one, but it actually saves me some time. Keep the roll of bin bags in the bottom of your bin. That way when you empty the bin, the new bags are just right there, ready to go. Bonus points if you line the bin with 2 bags. That way, if one leaks or rips or whatever, you have a backup and your bin will not get destroyed. Otherwise, you can just remove 1 bag as normal. I am going to be running a 30-day cleaning challenge that will help you whip your home into shape and give it a good once-over. Each day for 30 days, we will be tackling a different task. And like in this video, I will be giving you lots of tips and tricks to get the job done quicker. That is going to be kicking off very soon, so register your interest in the link below. Otherwise, here is a short playlist with some other videos on cleaning, organizing, and decluttering your home. And do us all a favor and share your favorite cleaning hack in the comments below. Until then, Gurv Mila Mahagwev, agus figi me shif shikadua. Slán!